Alright, am I good to go? Am I ready to rock? I'm ready to roll. Okay. We'll do 3. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Now that I'm done mashing, this is Super Meat Boy, the game everyone knows because it's on just about every single gaming platform except the PSP. I think it's on the Vita, but ooh, yeah, this is 106%. It's just 100%, but there's a few extra things you gotta do in addition to that, because they want to be cool game devs. And cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing every single level, light version and dark version, every single warp zone, 2 light per world, 1 character, and then 1 dark, and every glitch girl zone, which we'll see when it comes up. That'll be fun. But yeah, this category is the longest Amiibo category, pretty much. It's got the most RNG, and it has the most character variety, which is why I like to run it. So I should explain that too. Oh, every bandage too. There's 100 of those. Get all of those. The fun thing about this category is if you're not going for the world record, you can pretty much run it however you want, because the world record goes straight for 1 character as fast as they can to unlock that character, and then uses that character for like the rest of the run. But I don't have 1,000 hours put into that character, so I'm taking it easy and just having fun and swap around characters as I see fit there. And in a way that works best for me personally. Oh, good. I can change the music in a second. I do notice the game is a little quiet. Yep. Good. That should be better. Yeah, I had it too low. Sorry about that. But yeah, in addition to what I said earlier, doing every dark level requires that you do every light world level version of it and get A+. I'm trying to get A+ and bandage. Okay, cool. That's one of the hard advantages to get A+ on, as well as getting the bandage. It's like 5 seconds. Ooh, boinks, that is good news. I heard a dog in the distance earlier, so hoping that gives me some good luck too. Yeah, I can mention every light world warp zone and dark world warp zone that isn't a character warp has 2 bandages. So there's 20 per each of the first 5 chapters, worlds, whatever you want to call them. Oof, good. Got A+. Okay, good. Oof. You might see that a lot too. Me hitting a wall or running off a platform into the abyss or into a saw. Happens fairly often. I can blame the controller all I want, but it's mostly me. Just not inputting well enough. Okay, so in any percent, you do 17 levels, usually the 17 fastest, get to the boss, do the boss, and then you're on to the next chapter. But in 106, since you have to do literally everything, there's a lot left to be done. So the whole light world will be complete once I do this, finish this boss fight. And I'll be moving on to the dark world. And I'll kind of get into some writing things here. I also do a slightly different route in terms of light and dark world order. It's not too different than most people, but it's different enough. The whole idea of like saving dark world levels for later, or dark world segments for later on, like only serves the purpose of having characters that you unlock later to make them faster. But the first 2 chapters I do just straight away, all of it, because none of the later characters speed it up any amount for me. So it's faster just to do them now with the characters I do have, and we'll get soon. I think I have Joseph already. No, I get Joseph soon in hospital. So yeah, the first 2.5-ish chapters are just me and Meat Boy and like one other character for a little bit. The difference is the dark world versions of levels are just harder versions of the levels, usually longer, more saws, stuff like that. They're usually pretty similar to the light ones, but they jump up a few chapters ahead in difficulty compared to their light world versions. Yes. Ooh, okay. Right. And already I'm kind of hoping for some good RNG. I didn't get it the best here on this level, but after you beat the boss, that basically sets the flag for you to be able to get a glitch girl, and you need that once per each chapter to once she shows up, she replaces glitch girl at the end of the level, and then you collect her and you get sent to the zone. It's random whether or not she'll appear at any given time. It is the actual number to it is your completion percentage of the chapter over about 2001, I think. There's like a couple people that'll probably have the answer if that was wrong in chat. But once you have full completion, it's about 1 in 11 if you have to grind and you don't get her along the way. But it's required to get her for the 106% run to be completed. So you kind of just gotta hope, and I didn't get her. So I'm gonna do a bit of farming here. It's easy at this level because you can see her. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Having a great time here. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I actually jumped off that platform there. Sometimes I just run off into the spikes after getting her, and that's cool. Oh god. That's weird. Sweet! Normally I would have a specific level to farm in, like, after I beat the 20th level, the 20th Dark World level. No, nice. But that one's just easy because you can see her anyways, and you're close enough to 100% where it's completion, where it's not going to make a huge difference whether or not you get her. But that was a pretty bad farm, all things considered. Yeah, that's all the forest is done. We're not coming back to forest ever again. And we're going to the hospital, chapter 2. In terms of mechanics for Meat Boy, I mean, run, jump, you have a run button, variable jump button. Each character has a different attribute, usually related to the sprint button, or their jump button, or both. You don't really see that for a little bit here, but that's good. Okay. Chapter 2, you start seeing these fans, which just push you away from them. They're really annoying because the game uses them in really fun ways, where you have to like get the right amount of height going upwards from them, which is cool, because it's not the easiest thing to determine and control. So I remember drill. I forget drill almost every time I do rust. So I'm not de-rusting up, but you never know. Ooh, nice. I use it like I think one more time here in the run. Using A or the jump input in midair. Jeez. Gives you a little, I don't even know what to call it, it's just a little bump in the air. You just kind of reset your momentum. Not too useful in the run. Hello? Okay, cool, sweet. But yeah, pretty neat anyways. Ooh, nice neutral. Nice blobs, cycles. Love cycles. Oh, nice. This is cool. There it is. That's not hard, but sometimes it just doesn't work quite as well as you want. Did I mention death? I'm gonna be dying a lot in this run. Like a whole lot. Some in my control, some not. Mostly in my control. But oh, that was weird. Wanted to get that key. Kind of just didn't jump. True. Nice. Warp zones aren't really that hard. Also, there's only a few. These more retro style, we're using like a 18-bit or 16-bit Meat Boy character, as they're called in game. Okay. They're pretty easy. Dark World, especially, it's kind of weird how easy the Dark World warp zones are. They don't really scale well, so you'll find most of the challenge with warp zones in the character warp zones. And speaking of glitches, in this wholesome glitchless marathon, very sorry, timer glitch. You might have seen me pausing a bunch earlier. I'll explain that in a minute, actually, because I haven't yet. Because that's usually the question everyone asks. What is that dang pausing that the runner's doing every dang level? So I paused the game before the timer starts and Meat Boy really loads into the level. That's cool. Is that A+? Cool. And I go to either exit to map or exit to menu. Either one works. Oh, nice. And if you wait there for a second as Meat Boy loads in the background and then unpause, the timer will be stopped. We don't have a definitive answer in the community. No one knows for sure, but there's some pretty good theories that I don't remember because I'm lame. But it just works. Just trust me, it works. It allows you to get bandages and A+ rankings at the same time that you normally wouldn't be able to without pausing the timer at 0. It makes the run a little bit nicer in a lot of ways. I'm using it a lot more in Chapter 3. Ooh, that was cool. Not intentional, but yeah. Okay, nice. Gotta wait for this guy now. Waiting in speedruns. But yeah, the other glitch, I'll get to a better showing of it in a second here, but auto jump glitch, pause buffer, I prefer auto jump because I'm gonna pause buffer and play something else. Hold jump and then hold pause while holding jump, let go of jump, and then unpause without using the A button or whatever your jump is. And you can do that, basically. Oh, nice. You get to jump every frame for the first frame, and it's also a full jump. So you can instantly jump as soon as you touch any surface. It's really useful to catching certain cycles, to save yourself a lot of the time, or just for safety. A lot of people use it for safety. In some levels, not too often. But it's really useful and it's really nice. It's actually kind of fun to just use it while you're playing the game normally too. There's Joseph, okay. Make sure I got every warp zone too. I think I did. But yeah, also I combined auto jump with a storage jump during that long vertical level, or tall vertical level. That was cool. It's a weird thing. When you end a level, the state that you're in, like if you're touching Bandage Girl from a wall or the ground, like you have about a frame once you start like the next level to okay, please A+, nice, to retain that position. So like if you're on the wall when you finish a level and then you press jump the first frame, usually through auto jump, you can jump like instantly that off like a wall, or like even if you're in the air. Oh dang. It's pretty nice. Meteo. Oh, Meteo, nice. Oh, come on. Sonic Think. I missed a skip there, but you'll never know because you've never seen it. It just speeds up the second key, which in turn speeds up the rest of the fight. Not a huge deal. Okay. Chapter 2 Dark World, you're gonna see they are a little bit more difficult, but I'll be using some more characters. Isn't that fun? Oop. In like 1 or 2 levels here. Joseph. Really cool character, really fun to move with. Has an interesting double jump kind of mechanic. That's not right. Oh, nice. Just went straight up. I'm also abusing another thing that I should mention. Here it is. Come on. Come on. Yes. I believe. I mentioned earlier at the start of the run that I have Joy Key on. That's for two reasons. The one you're seeing right now is for dual jump, because the game tracks inputs from controllers and keyboards separately. You can have 2 jumps mapped to your controller, and keyboard can do the same. Oh damn. Come on. Oh, nice. Usually switch to Meat Boy, but because it's easier to get this bandage, but I stopped doing that because it's only for 1 level. And this happens because this level is just weird. There we go. Oh, God. I hate this one so much. But yeah, it's called dual jumping. So by pressing both jumps in succession really quickly, you can get quicker jumps with Meat Boy. But I don't use it for Meat Boy. I use it for come on. Come on. It's like the easiest level of all time. I don't know what that was. Yeah, oh. Got a slide there too. Alright, as soon as I finish this train wreck of a level, I'll explain the next tech that involves I should just switch to Meat Boy, honestly. I'll explain the next tech that involves Droid Key. There it is. Shadows to speedrunning. After I explain this, oh, damn. This is a tricky out of bounds kind of thing. Later in the level, there's like a kind of annoying waiting section, but by doing that, you can skip that waiting section and land next to the vantage easily. But yeah, it's out of bounds works probably not exactly how you'd think. Nice. You have like a block and a half-ish leeway on the outside of the screen, each direction, like top, bottom, front, back, side to side. Yeah, that's fine. And you use that for the chat skip that I missed earlier that you don't know about because it didn't happen and I won't explain it. That skip there and another one later on. Oh, nice. There it is. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Shadow, please. Good time there. Love the speedrun. Just gonna. It's gonna be a yikes for me for that one. Expect Game Boy. Yes, the other check I was gonna mention. At the end of each level, if you watch like, let's say, if you've happened to seen Breakdowns run from HDQ 2013, which not a lot of people have, but. Or just, you know, Xbox runs in general, or older runs, you'll notice that I'm getting through the transitions really quickly after each level, like that. It's basically just one input, it might seem like, and it is. Normally you have to press A twice, or your jump key, whatever, to get to the replay screen, and then, oh god. Nice jump. And then advance to the next level after that. But using Droid Key, the keyboard has just keys built in. The A key, I believe, is the one that just automatically sends you to the next level. Controller doesn't have that. That was cool. So we can map that to a controller, so it's nice and even and cool. It saves a good chunk of time over 1 to 6 in dark ending runs. Not too much in any percent, maybe like 4 seconds. But it adds a nice flow to the run too, in addition to just being faster. I'm gonna wait for that one. Ooh. Coming up, this is almost the end of this chapter. No glitch girl, still. Wasn't mentioning her just in case she wanted to just show up. But, guess not. Ah, almost. You get a 3 cycle instead of a 4 cycle there. Be a true gamer. Okay. That doesn't actually matter too much. Because I have to wait for this cycle, no matter what. So, fake time loss. The time loss was in our heads all along. Okay, hopefully I don't get a double. Nice. pretty nice use of auto jump there, just to get up quickly. And cool. Here we go again. Okay. That was quick. That was nice. Could be worse. Has been worse. Will not complain. Can you please just jump like that? Total full John towards my controller, not towards me. It's just bad at the game. Okay, so that's hospital. I missed a warp zone. I missed the warp zone. Damn it. It's in a... It is a dark one, right? Yeah, I missed a dark one. Damn. It's over here. Agent Orange. Not... Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I did... when I first did it, I did it reverse of what I wanted to. Or no, I didn't. No, I just didn't do it. I'm just an idiot. Good stuff. Usually you do it and hope that Glitch Skull comes on the Warp Zone stage. Because when that happens, once you finish the glitch warp zone, you're put on the space where the warp zone would be without having to unlock it. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. This is really the only warning, I guess. It's probably too late for me to say it at least. Oh man. It's like the one instance of bright flashing lights in this run. No, there's one more. Very light though. Okay, there's hospital. That's done. So most runners save that for later because they unlock another character that makes it a little bit faster. But I don't use that character. So this is where I start to use similar routing, where I save the Dark World segments for after I beat the Light World credits. Okay. Yeah, I use this timer glitch again for 3 levels here, because you can't get the A+ and bandage at the same time. Well, I think you can with this one, but you have to be a god gamer, which I am very much not. Not quite. Can't be. We can't all be Shadax 1s and see pixels in real time. Oh, I might not get A+. I hope I do. Gotta check. Cool. Yeah, these conveyor belts, self-explanatory. They just move you in whatever direction they're pointing. Dang it, I'm sorry. That was too late. I legitimately thought about that too when I was doing practice yesterday. I'm like, I should say something about this. And I didn't. You know what they say, Warple? Once your life turns to Toho, man, you're just a god gamer from there on. Like, you just pick up your first Toho game and you're like, whoa, I can see frames. World's crazy, man. Oh. Okay. Cool. This warp zone has a cool bandage at the end that I'll probably get over on, unless I game over on this one. Okay. Tricky saw jumps here. this is a hardcore zone. Okay, that was painless. Deceptively hard damage there at the end. You do not have a lot of room to work with, and notoriously, this game, when you're jumping off like a floating like portion, like say like that section right there, like you're jumping like below like the halfway point of it, you're probably gonna just slide off and not actually input your jump. That happens a lot. Yes, first try every time, easiest bandage in the game. Thank you. This one I will also do a time glitch. I don't have to do it on this one, but the cycle is way too tough. There's a Joseph strat you could do. Okay. And since I'm doing this, I have to wait for the sauce anyway, so that's not a huge waste of time. And huge shoutouts to ShadX1 for this strat. Good stuff. This level's great. I'm not going to do the skip here at the end. You can squeeze through that little gap there once it gets to the corner. You have some decent room to work with, but I just don't because, you know, it's like a 10-second time loss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I going to make the cycle? No. The gamer cycle. Sure. No, you know, okay, whatever. I'm not doing the skip, I guess. Excuse me. That's good stuff there. I'm gonna wait here. It's my favorite strat. As I cough in the distance. And drink water. Cool. Yeah, this is Ogmo. You have to wait for the warp zone to sneak up. Oof. A weirdly tough warp zone for where it's positioned. Like I said earlier, character warp zones are generally the tougher warp zones, except for one later on. Oh, nice. But I don't know, this one right here, it just feels a little out of place because it's like pretty tough. But that's Ogmo, you won't see him ever. That's all I have to say about that. Alright, here's a cool strat that I can do. Can. Not guaranteed. Yep, cool. Nice. Neat. Neat. You can get up there in that hole with some good timing. There are some good setups, but you just gotta do it in the end, and sometimes it's just not gonna happen. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't save too much time in this run. Well, actually, it does a lot, because you don't have to come back and get the bandage, but we're good. I almost died there. Okay. What? Didn't fire. What's going on here? There it is. It was weird. Yeah, almost done here. With come on from the last. This one I can get the A+ and advantage at the same time. Not like that. Like this. Actually, maybe not anymore. It's really tough. You have less than you usually finish within a second of the A+ time. Come on. Yes. Okay. And here's, I think sure the last. I think the last out of bounds trick. Yeah. Brownie skip. It's about 20 something seconds, I think. Easy every time. I was kind of worried because every time I've done one of the Meat Boy 80% relays, I've always choked hard on Brownie, and I was like worried that it would happen again today, even though I haven't choked hard for a while. It's not that hard, honestly. You just have to get it. This is a cool route that I'm doing. It's warning, flash. Oh god, forgot again. I'll yelp when it's done. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. So, you might be wondering why I'm going out of my way to go to the 18th level to get a character. Because I'm gonna use that character. A worm? Okay. It's the first time I've heard Fly Ranch described as a worm. This is a spaceship, Fly Ranch from the game Fly Ranch. The 2007 version, prototype version by Messoff. Pretty popular back when it came out, and there was a 2015 remaster that was funded through Kickstarter, which is a really nice version, which you'll see in a few hours in the marathon if you stick around. 2-something p.m. Pacific. I was like, whoa. I'm gonna show myself real quick. This is not what Fly Ranch controls like in the actual Fly Ranch game. You have 3 jumps with this Fly Ranch. Each jump gets a little less powerful, but you can get more powerful jumps if you jump off of a wall, like if you do like that. I didn't do it there because it didn't input. But I'll show you here in a second. Like, when I do that, like, if I'm going over a ledge and I jump, I can get a little bit higher of a jump. Alright. First of all, that's rude. You're not wrong, but rude. But yeah, I get Fly Ranch there early just because Fly Ranch speeds up a lot of levels here and makes some bandages really easy. It's just quality of life stuff. I don't have to get Fly Ranch there, it's not like too much faster, personally. Okay, that's cool. Back here now. I'm trying to do a cool skip here. You can get a little bit more height if you're jumping off a wall than just a normal jump. So you can abuse that off that small ledge there to get up and skip the whole right section. Because I'm assuming they want you to go around the whole level once and then jump off to get the advantage. And then go back through the level. But that's really slow. Cool, A+, that's a tough A+ advantage to get. Usually have about 0.2 seconds. That's good. Light Hill is like one of my favorite segments with Fly Ranch. I use a lot of Fly Ranch in this run, but you just have a lot of fun strats here, and I really enjoy it. Do I gotta explain myself? I like it. Just because. Okay. And again. Now I'm gonna die actually because I need A+. And that was really slow. That would have saved more time than going back to the level. Oh, auto jump with Fly Ranch is great because you just do that. It's honestly the best. Oof, okay. You just slide off the wall, it's great. Try it at home. It's easy. Alright, time to be a key master. If you don't auto jump those things, those corridors, then it's really rough, honestly. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Come on. This bandage is tough to get, and I might die. Yep, I did. Yeah. You have to pay the troll toll. Oh man. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot this is a Christian Minecraft stream, so I can't say the rest of that. My bad. I apologize on the behalf of Valuethon. There's nothing really crazy going on here, honestly. Nothing different than what you've seen. You know, the new mechanics that you can see, like the eyes, and these maws that just, you know, track you and then hit the wall and break into smaller thingies. Ooh, missed it. Okay, another. One of the last time villages, actually. I think the last one. Excuse me. In the run, because there's no way you're getting A+ advantage at the same time, unless you use Nisha, which is the character that everyone else uses if they're going for world record. But I don't until a little bit later. Now that warp zone was called Keymaster, by the way. If I didn't, each warp zone has a name. I don't remember all of them. That's like the only one I remember, honestly. Well, plus one other one, but damn, this level is really hard with Fly Wrench. It's really just does not want to work with you ever, because you have to just barely touch like the corner there with the saw, and not. You have to bump the corner and not actually touch the saw, and then you have to make sure your input gets red, and that's okay. That works, and that's sometimes tough. You you never know if your input's gonna get red or not in this game. Ooh, man. Okay, got it. Spanish really hard. Yes, yes, okay. Easy. And this moss is great. It probably also looks good on stream because it's like red on more red on darker red. But this is Little Horn. It's not random, it's the same every time. So you can just stand here in the safe spot and never die. Unless you do something really stupid like drop your controller and input jump or direction, which will not happen as I set my controller down. And make sure that I am hydrated. Because I have been sick and I've not been talking a lot the past week, so avoid tragedy before it strikes. So that's all the warp zone. Advantage. Okay, good. That's you'll see 57% and LF advantages out of 20 every time I'm done with a light world. If I'm just doing the light world, that means that I've done all that I need to at that point. Nice. That's an artifact of the cutscene that you kind of skip over from Little Horn. That white flash just persists at the start of the level, and that's the only one where it's like actually it happens again later, but it's not hard there. That's the only one where you'll miss a cycle if you're not careful, or die, or both. So here is, I was talking earlier about most warp zones being pretty easy. This is pretty much the only warp zone that is just hard. That's not a character warp zone. Nice. Shadows to gaming. That's not usually where I die in this level, gonna be honest. So I'm kind of surprised. Not really surprised because, you know, it's a marathon, but just a little bit. This warp zone isn't too hard, but it's really long and deaths are really punishing. Oh, that's not good. Cool, that was a neat strat. Ooh, well, this one in particular, because you have to go through it twice to get the bandage. You see that key up there? Oh, nice! I did the thing. That's neat. Spike hitboxes are cool in this game. And, you know, I can't complain about that because I know. Because I've played the game before. So that's just on me. I can't be like, oh, game hitbox is bad. Ugh. This game's shit. Can't do that. Because I know. This jump right here, if your settings aren't quite right, that can be a tough jump. Here is... oh, come on. So sorry. Did not mean to swear. Don't call my mom, please. This is the toughest level because you'll probably eat it here because it's the end. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh my god, that was disgusting. We did it! Gamers. First try enough. I died once on each level, but it's first try. Oh. That's a new one. You do not want to die at the end of that whoop zone, because that's about 3 minutes time loss-ish. I know that for certain because I did that in my PB splits, and there's always 3 minutes to save. That's not a really exact scientific measure, but it works well enough. Yo, thanks, Finger Boom. Alright, here we go. This is getting ahead of myself. Next level is where I'm gonna say, here we go. I kind of forget about this level sometimes. Here we go. Here she is. Oh god. This is a tough one. I might not get it for a few tries. This is Nyjah, the most broken character in the game that everyone uses when they grind for a record. She's a really slow runner and kind of tanky in her control. She's really heavy and kind of turns slowly, so your momentum's really tough to manage. But oh please, come on, come on. Yeah, she also has a cool dash that you can use. It's really tough to control, especially on controller. It's really unruly. Oh, too low there, I guess. Okay, we're good. Room 2 is the only hard one that you have to worry about. But we made it. We're good. Oh, come on. Did someone say Undertale? I see Undertale in the chat. Nice wall jump. Oh. Yeah, room 2 of this one just has the most garbage hitboxes for the spikes. Oh. So it always takes a long time. I say as I first try it, gamer mode. Oh, easy kid, I say. It's basically over, I say. This level always, if I get first try second level, this one always takes like 10. It's just how it works. It's got to even out. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, kids, not too tough once you practice a bunch, but even still, the second and third levels can just beef you up because the hitboxes aren't the best. Confirmed, yes, Shredberg. I'd say this is pretty conclusive evidence. Rapture is also kind of boring because it's just a lot of long levels and corridors. Some interesting strats, but for the most part you're just doing stuff like this, and you kind of just gotta twiddle your thumbs. And then hope you don't die at the end of the long auto-scroller, which I didn't. Which I said prematurely, which is dangerous. Back to Nisha. She has a dash, as you can see. It's not intuitive at all. You hold the sprint button and then you let go, and then you get the dash. The dash, direction, speed, and all that stuff changes depending on your current momentum and direction. And you can dash, refill your dash. You can only dash once if you dash into the air, and you can refill it on a wall, the ground, or a ceiling. So in long corridors, you'll see me. Switch back to midplay. You'll see me. Just basically just go crazy and goes really fast. I don't do it too much honestly because I don't use Nisha a whole lot, but yeah, she's really exploitable and useful for just generally going fast. Thanks for the GG. Oh god. Sunshine Island, the 90% Dream Crusher. If you happen to accidentally just slip in. Not a hard warp zone. It's a little tough. The levels are kind of long, so if you die, you lose like 10 to 15 seconds. But it's a pretty fun warp zone to play. Some nice platforming. Yes, nice platforming. Careful here. Okay. What? What? Why there? Meat Ninja, please. I've honestly never seen Meat Ninja at that point of the run. Okay. Back on track here. Yep. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Yes, nice. You usually only see Meat Ninja in about once you get 100%-ish. Or once you like get 106% in the run. Towards the end of the run. Yeah, it's weird. That's good. Oh, I didn't hit that salt, but I hit that salt. Wow, that was weird. There we go. Oh, shout outs to Runman. I will be using a bit of Runman later on in the run, because Runman is very fast. I'll explain the more detail later on. Nice jump. But I'll leave the suspense for now. Bad saw cycle. Oh, nope. Okay, this bandage sucks. Nice. Yeah, it's just at a really awkward height for any character to get, even ones that can double jump, and you have to get like perfect. Oh, nice, perfect momentum going towards the right. I didn't press A. I swear I didn't press A there. So this one always gets a little bit of trouble. Ah, nice. I'm gonna do my better strat here. There we go. Nice. Oh, how did I not get the bandage there? Come on. Just give it to me. Thank you. Thank you, game, for your support. Everything is all going great. Back to Meat Boy because it's faster. Kid isn't the fastest character, but the double jump gets some good skips and hard to reach things. But with Rapture, there's not a lot of that. It's just long running sections. I didn't have to wait there, but okay. It's almost time for the RNG that's in every single run except wrong warp. Here we go. Got all the bandings. Wait, red. This boss, unlike the last boss, is actually random. Completely random. Dang. The best you can get is 3 cycles. I think I'm on like 3 already. Or 5. Good stuff. Shoutouts to my estimate being mainly for RNG. Man, that's alright. Man, I wasn't sure what he would after you said that, but once I saw you said my dude, I knew he had to follow. Thank you so much. Okay, like the last Rapture, start off with a white flash. Just an artifact from the last cutscene. Doesn't really affect us in this one though. But yeah, this is light end. Okay, please. Okay, no. Made my jump again. This level's really weird because you might notice that it's like a half of a block, but I'm still getting like I'm able to jump off of it like it's a full block. Sometimes, though, it's a little janky. I never have good luck with it. Luck, I say, but it's not. It's just... it's precise. And I don't see frame by frame like some people, so it's a little tough. Now, usually what... okay. Usually want to do a neutral jump tap with like, or like, not tap, a neutral jump with like no input directionally. Okay. Oh my god. Video games are great. I love platforming. Oh, come on. Yeah, these levels are rough, pretty long too. So they give a lot of people trouble the first time going through. And they're not first time going through, as you can see. That's fine. So yeah, this is Omega. Gonna be going for the cool strat called Keyless. And if I get it first try, then I'll be like the coolest guy around. If I don't, then it's okay. I tapped too much. That jump was too short. Oh, okay. There's a lot of subs you can use. I use like one that I see Mate, the record holder, use. Oh, man. That was cool. I knew that wouldn't work. But yeah, it's rough. It's one of the biggest run killers for like anybody really, at any stage of the game. Alright, here we go. There we go. You can usually tell once you're gonna get it. If you go out a little bit far, because the first time I like barely went out at all, I kind of tapped and went like right back over to the right. Oh, Shredberg, what a guy. But if you get like a little bit more than like that, then you're usually good. You can safely assume that you're gonna get it, unless something really horrible happens. Like your internet goes out, and then your stream crashes, and then your game crashes. This game can crash a lot. It hasn't. I haven't mentioned it because I don't want to jinx it, but if it happens, then that's fine. Because I almost expect it at this point. Because it's a marathon. This game's really janky. As evidenced by the start of the run. You know, it's like, to even make the game run properly and the physics run as they're supposed to, you have to like use a outside program to unlock the frame rate at 60 FPS. Running unlocked frame rates means everything goes super speed. Like saucers flying around, replays finish in seconds, and you can't even beat like this level for the last section, for instance, because the replay would finish before you even get there. Nice slide. Yeah, I'm gonna press A, make sure I don't quit too early, and I'm gonna do one of the few advantages that PC version has, which is skipping the cutscene. That would be like a 5-minute section, I think. 5 to 7 minutes. It's a long cutscene, but it's nice that we can skip it here. Yes, Meat Boy was a Flash game. I mean, I think still is. Somehow, feels like it sometimes. I love all the runners. We all love the game. We joke about it, but we really do enjoy the game. But it has some problems. There we go. But yeah, this is Cotton Alley, the infamous hard levels at the end of after the game, but not really after the game because the game's not even close to over. Oh man. Okay, that's good. That one's a little tough to get right. The jumps are really finicky. You don't have much room to run and get a running start. Because the second jump you can't, the third jump I mean, you can't make without a running start for at least a little bit. Oh, nice. Yeah, these levels aren't too bad once you practice them a bunch. They still give you problems, but like, they become more fun instead of just a task. Most of them anyways. Oh, I can't read the chat. Hold on. Oh yeah, I think, doesn't it like hard lock Xboxes? Or consoles or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. 719 is the one to look for if you want to test if your game's running smoothly. So I'll show you. Because if the game isn't running at 60 FPS, then that level will not be able to be beaten. You just straight up cannot do it. Yeah, it's a pretty broken game, but it's not like, you know, horrible broken, like, doesn't work broken. A lot of things don't work right, but sometimes that's even more fun. I forgot about that actually. I've never actually seen that happen personally. I've only heard about people talking about it. Oof, that's close. It's also the only chapter in the game here to have the same music for both light and dark world versions. Ooh. So that's cool. You get to hear it for like 10 minutes, and it's great because it doesn't get annoying. Oh. Just gonna start it over. What was that? Never mind, everything's fine. I had no complaints. Yeah, this is just hard levels. It combines all the things that you've dealt with previously, and you just got to do them in a new way. And it's pretty fun usually, but and each level has a good setup to do it reliably. But well, most levels do, I mean. But still, a lot of them are just hard. You still have to just straight up do it. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the new versions of Cotton Alley are wonderful, and I love them. Oh, whoa, what the heck? This level's great. If anybody tells you that's not great, they can go shove a Pepsi can in their mouth. Not in a good way either. That was weird. This isn't usually a problem level, but I've learned to just accept that for marathon runs. Oh, what was that? Shoutouts to dying in video games also. And dying for real, oh my god. Dog eat the Pepsi. What's going on here? What's going on here? I need to figure out what's going on here. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, I fixed it. Figured out my strat. Oh, still. Gonna lose it. Okay. Once I get through this level, the rest of the run is gonna go deathless. Calling it right now. There we go. Check this out. If that actually happens, though, I will actually be surprised. Okay. Like I said, easy. Game's easy. Cotton Alley is no problem. That level's never hard. One block. What did I do? Okay. The dark version of this level is the one that I'll point to when I... That's the one where it just beefs up your frame rate's garbage. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yep. These jumps are deceptively hard, or these saws. Again, they're not actually that hard, but you always like, you're not gonna actually make it, so you jump in a weird deathless stream. I'm gonna not look at chat for a second, because I just want to get through with this. I need to get A+ first try. If I beat the level and don't get A+, that's about a minute wasted. So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I actually get the A+ once I beat the level, and not mess up really hard. Oh, fuck. Of course. This level is about 40 seconds long. 40 seconds too long, if you ask me. Thank you. It's not too hard of a level, honestly. Just got a lot going on. And they just fucking backload it with everything they got. It's like, oh, you want to do like 15 hard saw jumps right at the end? Just do it. Easy. No problem. Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Like I said, I can't afford too many mistakes, because especially at the start, because I'll give myself no wiggle room at the end, which I know I'll need at least like a few seconds at the end, just in case something goes weird. Man, I love this song, by the way. Shoutouts to this song. Huge shoutouts to the Cotton Alley music. Okay, good. It's A+. That was kind of bad. Very sorry about that. Very not clean like Cotton Alley. This level is really hard. This jump right here is really tough, especially if you slide into it. That jump is like honestly like one of the hardest in the game. Even when you do everything right and like don't slide into the saw. Was it? Oh yeah, I dropped 500 frames. Shout out to that. I haven't been looking at or paying attention to that. I probably should. There's a strat you could do here. That saves a few more seconds. But like it's called not dying. All the kids are talking about it. Nah, it's you just like basically don't do any direction inputs, you just jump. Again. Please. From like the next level on in Cotton Alley, it's like honestly Dark Cotton, it's like honestly pretty easy until like the end. But the front of Dark Cotton and the end of Dark Cotton are just long, loaded levels. That just don't always go right. And you're like, well, I've practiced a lot. This should go well. Oops. Didn't go well. That's almost bad. That works. And then you have to listen to the song even more than you want to because it just keeps going. And you're like, wow, sure do love this OST here. Oh, whoa. That was kind of cool. This one's a little rough sometimes, but not too bad. Yeah, it's few deaths, not bad. Yes. Oh man, I might go off the screen. Wow, I got launched by that last one. I usually don't get like near that much height. That was nuts. Oh. Dog eat the Pepsi. Yes. It's one of the new strat you can do. I went right for some reason. If you jump against the wall here both times and just do a little tap after the second one, you can usually get through this like that. Usually. It's not that bad often, but of course marathon means everything has to go wrong. Ooh, yeah boy, this one is actually really hard. You have to, if your game's not running smooth, then you cannot actually beat this level either. You have to let go at like just the right time. Okay, the levels are going to be a little easier from here on out. I shouldn't say that because I'm going to die anyways. And I'm going to feel like a fool. Shout us to sticking to walls. Shout out to Cat Boo. Man, Man, I need to get hydrated soon. Can hear my throat already just going nuts. Whoa. Excuse me. Man, doesn't this song just fill you with such joy and hope? Such nostalgia. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't even remember how old I was when I first played Meat Boy. It's not that long ago. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'll do this one. This one can take a few tries because it's... Ooh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, I know. 2010 was ages ago. I was like 14, I think. This level is doo-doo, by the way. And I mean that in like the most unironic way. And I'm a grown man saying the word doo-doo on stream. But I mean it when I say it. Because the timing's weird. No, 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 no! Yeah, like that. Cool, that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. I'll wait one more next time. I don't know how they intend you to do this level. Just like waiting, like, and dodging the whole time, but like... Who's gonna do that? No one can do that. It's actually impossible. Jump, please. It's just kind of annoying because... you usually do this and then like... that happens, like... you jump in a rhythm and then all of a sudden it doesn't shoot. And then you're like, oh, well, this is cool. Like that. Like, it just stops for like half a second out of nowhere and you're like, oh, well, I'm already falling, so it's gonna snip me. Like that. That was not actually the case. That was just me being really bad. So this one always takes a hot minute to get through. Unless you're Shad X1, I should mention. But yeah, this level, once you're through it, it's... oh, ooh, okay. Okay. Everything's great. I love speedrunning. Yeah, that was so stupid. No, that doesn't always... That's happened like twice before ever. Where it like actually makes it through. Whoa, I did the setup and I still did that. Okay, there's ways you can manipulate this level to... What? Oh my god, that was insane! To make things shoot the same way each time. Excuse me. But, you know, ask me if it always works. Nope. I had it. I had it like the first time. I was there at the end. I could taste it. Ah, okay. Yes, that is actually correct. Only kind of joking there. Alright. Oh, I made it. That nice. I will not go for that one. I'll wait. There we go. See? Just being patient. It works. This level kind of sucks too. You just gotta wait. And these things suck because they don't do what you want. I won't do what you tell me. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Okay, these are called oobs, by the way. They suck. These guys can just eat a Pepsi. There we go. Okay, this level is the one that will not work if your FPS is not locked at 60 or running like smoothly at all. And it's working. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that was so close. If you, it starts coming back around here, so you do not have enough time to make it. Damn. Like, guaranteed, you will not. It's just physically impossible. Okay, this is the one. There it is. What did I say? You just gotta say this is the one, and it works. Ooh, I can make the cycle. Yes. Good. Wait for that. Whoop. 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 Okay. And that is all of it. Sweet, we're done. I was really bad. Very sorry. It was really bad cotton really. Isn't it nice to hear music that's not the Cotton Alley music, and also see levels that aren't Cotton Alley? I love it also. Time to have some fun, and have Glitch Girl not show up. Because that's what I'm looking forward to. And go overestimate because Glitch Girl takes 20 minutes. That's not going to happen. But could take a while. Oof. Oh man, that went way high. There it is. I'm gonna... Alright, this should work. Good. It's a really tough setup. Good. Ooh. Flying is really weird from pulling away from walls because you don't go in like an arc or curve. You kind of just go, or like a smooth one. You kind of just go like to the right and then like harsh up, or whatever the opposite direction of the wall is. Kid here does some nice, from some nice open movement and skips. So I have to use Kid a lot at the start here. This level isn't really sped up by Kid, but switching characters, it takes time. So like, if you don't have to switch a character between a level because it'll waste like a couple seconds, then if it's not worth it, then it's just not worth it. So you just don't. Good explanation. Good sentence. Let me see. If the time saved by switching to the character is more than it takes to switch to the character, then it's worth it. That's how you say it. oftentimes you'll be using the character for a couple levels in a row, just because it's faster for half those levels. I forgot to get rehydrated after after Cottonelli. That's my estimate for my time. Oh god, let's go. Let me just get some water here. Staying hydrated. Shout out to tap water. Yeah, honestly, there's not too much to talk about either. It's the same old stuff. One Dark World, Warp Zone, the rest of the bandages. Looking for Glitch Girl. Oh. Yeah. Especially when you get your tap water from Spada Lake. TM, drink Spada. Don't do it later. Okay, I'm not gonna make a pun. Terrible, terrible joke. I think that's where I get my water now. Or still. Alright, here we go. Best level. This just, you just gotta, oof, yes. Pretty sick. That was pretty, don't go to the left there. If you stay to the right on this level with me, boy, then it's easy, but I went to the left for some reason. Because I was thinking about tap water. This level's like the Light World version, but even longer and even more boring. Isn't it wonderful? As I punch my desk. This is actually a really hard section here, because if you don't go fast enough, then you'll just hit that saw. But if you go too fast, you'll hit the saw. What character was that? That was, I think, one of the Bit Meat Boys, one of the 8-bit or 16-bit Meat Boy characters. This level's kind of rough. Because it is. No, the last jump is kind of brutal because you often just slide down the wall into nothing. I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah. Ooh. Really? Alright, explosion. I forgot explosion hitboxes are kind of nutty in this game. Okay. Got that first try. Time for Q&A with the chat. Well, I don't get Glitch Girl. Oh. I don't know who's doing the Q and or the A in, but somebody is. So we got a really good chunk of downtime here. I say that even though it's really bad for me to read the chat during the run. Oh, the noise. Yes! Okay. Really nice to get around the way, especially on the last level too, because that means we're just done after this. We can exit out. Oh! Okay. I'll take it. That's cool. This is the hardest warp zone, or glitch girl zone, I guess, of them all. Oh god. Nice jump. The rest of them are pretty manageable, but there's a few things in this one that are just really weirdly rough. Again? I'm hitting the platform, I swear. Taking my sweet time. There it is. Putting on gamer moves here. Probably gonna die here in game over, but... Oh! Ooh! The self-doubt prevailed. Oh, there's no way I can do it. Then you get it. It works every time. And that's it. On to Dark Hell. Dark Hell is one of my favorite segments, partially because the music is my favorite in the game. So hopefully you'll see why. Let's start off a kid here. Ooh, man. Uh-oh. We're still good. This rest is a little bit faster than in the Light World version, but still manageable. Alright, I'm gonna do something really stupid. Even though I wasted a lot of time in Cotton Alley. I'm gonna do one strat here. And if I get it... Never mind. I didn't even press jump. So we're not doing that. I forget I said that. No cool strats are happening here. Just gonna wait and have a good time. I opted to play it safe there. Oh, it's got... Kid makes a lot of levels in Dark Hell really nice and easy. Like this level sucks if you're doing it just Meat Boy. It's so nice if you have a double jumper. Ah, dang. And this warp zone is not intended for you to get to it by Kid. There we go. 100% consistency. You got it. Oh, third seizure warning. I completely forgot about this one. That is, I'm looking on the stream now, that's actually like awful. Don't get baited. Gamers. Ooh, gonna wait. You know what would be super tight? If I got Glitch Girl on the way here. Just, you know, that'd be cool. I'm just saying that'd be cool. That'd be a cool thing to happen. Would really appreciate that. Oh, man. I'm just doing some farming now, you know. One more cycle. There it is. This almost just sucks. It just does. Oh, I was hard to kid. Good. I could have gone, but we good. Oops. I always gotta go for Dark Hex, or 4-4X, skip. Oh, come on. Even if it is Just way too hard. Couldn't die there, that's cool. That's not it. What am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't do it. I went the wrong way, that's what I did. Okay. I'm gonna go for true alpha gamer strats here and not do the wrong thing. Like that, look at that. Oh, that's the right strat. That's not the right strat. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, watch this. Check this out. Oh, come on. Oh god. Oh god, no. The pressure. No. Oh god, I don't like it. Okay, we're good. Excuse me. Blow your mind. Okay, that was nice. RNG is making up for the first half RNG and Cardinale. Cool. I love speaking English. I could have gone. Should have gone. The hitbox for this lava pool right here extends way far down, so if you hit the ceiling, like, you're probably gonna... come on. Just die, you'll just explode. Apparently it's getting windy out too, because my curtains are going wild. Listen to them. They're going crazy. Oh! I'll come back to that. That's cool. Good stuff. Curtain Valley. America's largest curtain emporium. Oh, okay. That was cool. I just love it. Love to game. Love to speedrun. This level is really hard. Going for a really tough skip. Like really tough. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Almost there. There it is. Okay, that's not too bad. It could go bad. It's really tough. You have to dodge, go through the spikes, but also not be too fast because the laser will like flick around too fast and then it'll cut you off. So with it, like 10 tries, that's not bad. Honestly, doing the level normally is like a nightmare. That's one of my least favorite levels in the game to do normally. Oh, yeah. Look at that bandage that I'm not gonna get. But I got that one instead. What's up with that? That level has 2 bandages. That's all there is to it. That's a mistake by the devs. If you collect the second one, or if you collect 2, then your completion will not be 100% in hell. It'll show weird. And you'll have 101 bandages. You don't need that. Oh, you got... Oh, yeah. I'm doing some hard manipulation for later on. What's my time at? 140 something, probably. That's not good. There it is. Get done with Cotton, or the Hell Alley. Yep. I'm about 140 in. Alright, this is fine. stay hydrated, like always. Went the wrong way, like always. Use some more Nija here. Which really speeds up these levels a bit, especially when you don't die. Especially when you don't die. I'll wait. Good. Perfect, no problems. Game's easy. Good setup here. I don't use Nija a whole lot in this chapter. I think I use Runman like more than I use Nija, honestly. But yeah, this level's really long and really tough. Ooh, nice. Just too late on the dash there. Runman's really cool. I believe the spawn time animation takes 0.7 seconds or 0.8 seconds, which is the fastest in the game. And they have the highest base speed. And their sprint, they don't sprint, they have this red dash. It lasts for like 2 seconds, and you have to let it recharge for like a second or two. But it's really useful. Try to run, man. Yes, sure. I was gonna joke and say, no, this is an actual good game, but then I know people would like take that way out of context just to ruin my speedrunning career. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I love Celeste. Oh. Yes, Runman is a great character in this game and a really good game. Ooh. Ooh. No! Of course I don't make enough, or get enough distance out of my jump. When I get Glitch Girl. What was that? I'm just gonna farm some more here, you know? You know how we do. Switch to Runman here because this level's really rough at the start, especially, and having that extra run speed just really makes it a lot easier. That's what I get for bad-mouthing Celeste. It was a joke too. No mercy. Ooh. Yeah, these guys I forgot to mention in Light Rapture. Their movements are pretty random. Well, if you jump, they'll generally jump around when you do. But how close you have to get to them for them to start running at you is completely random. Like this is, oh god. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, that works. I need to play Runman again. I've only played it like once. I don't even know if I have it, actually. Played a friend's copy. Oh, nice jump. That's the side I love. Bucks run. Dark Rush has like I think the most character variety of any chapter. Light or dark version. That's how to make it. Joseph here. Getting up there is really easy with Joseph, and this section here is, and the rest of it is not slow to use Joseph for. Uh-oh. Right, re-download. Yeah, some PC I used once had it. And I was like, dope, yo. Because I was younger. Nice. Thanks for the link, actually. I'll play that probably later in the week. Oh, sweet. Okay, we're at 145 on the run, or 146-ish. This is the last, I almost said this is the last glitch girl zone. That is just a fat lie. Just one more, and it's the last one is the worst one. Not because it's hard, just because how you have to get it. What? That one usually fires before I hit the ground, so I don't have to jump. I guess I'll jump this time. But I'm kind of scared because it's probably going to fire like it usually does, and I'm going to jump into it. Well, I'll just see how it goes. That's a lot of red also. I didn't do that. Okay. Whoa! Like I said. This Valuethon isn't actually that hard. Controlling rockets is fairly easy once you get down to it. Like, all these rockets, you just have to like stay in a spot for like a second, half a second, and then whoa, okay, nice. I'll come back to that, I guess, again, and then you just have to move out of the way. Or that was actually not a usual way I died though, so I'll come back to that after I beat the rest of this chapter. What? This stage is a really weird setup at the start. And these, you can't jump too soon or else you'll just barely get the edge of them. It's a really tight jump. This is one of the harder bandages to get in the run. Curtains, please. And first try. This one is a deceptively tough level. Well, it is now because I just missed the jump. If you know the setup, this level can be pretty easy. Get the bandage and then jump, but jump a little later than I did, so you don't do what I just did and hit the rocket right there. It's still a hard level, but like, knowing the setup makes it just a little bit easier. And reliable. Easy every time. That saw is awful. The start of that, if you don't do that particular setup, then good luck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It fires way faster than any other saw in the game, and it's at just the right angle and position to really mess with you. Okay. Getting this Valuethon also sucks because it takes so much. If you do get do the glitch girl thing, if you get her on this level, then it saves so much time because getting to the Valuethon on this level takes it's just a drag. Okay. Because you gotta do all this, and then you have to go back through this section. Oof. well as saw jumps, and then get here, and then hopefully you don't miss the portal, warp zone. You're good. Again, this warp zone isn't really that hard. Dark warp zones, dark world warp zones don't really escalate too well or scale too well in terms of overall difficulty. Like Dark Raptors is so much harder, like on average, than this warp zone. Doesn't make much sense. Yeah, oops. Tap jump and then you get it. Nice. Tap jump into that one every time, and then hold right once you hit the middle. You'll get it every time. Everyone says it's like one of the hardest bandages to get. It's a really easy setup. Works 95% of the time. Oof. Okay. Okay. Go back and do the glitch zone, because apparently I'm bad. And I literally game overed in real life also. Hydrated. Good. Can't forget. Ah, again. That's respectable. Just gonna... Okay, we're not. You see, that's actually kind of weird. Where I'm dying a lot. That section right up there. I've never had it where the rocket doesn't fire once I come down into that section. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Again. It's so weird. 151. Alright, let's do this. This is where the worst RNG of the run is. Since there's so few levels, so your completion percentage increments a lot. Increments are a lot bigger than every other chapter, world, zone, whatever you want to call them. So, oh, come on, you can beat the Dark World ending and then farm for Glitch Girl with 100% completion, but that looks really stupid to do in a marathon. So I'm gonna be grinding with 92% completion-ish, which is you know, not 100%. Therefore, I have less chance of getting her. But as a marathon run, it'll look a lot better to end than just ending like shouting time at the end of the warp zone. That was pretty weird. So I might lose a little bit of time there, but I should not lose that much time, and I will definitely not go the rest of it. That is not a concern at this point. Unless my game crashes about 30 times. You know, it could happen, but let's just hope that it doesn't. Good. Meat Ninja again. Even though I already got him earlier somehow. This level is where the world record, where you grind if you're going for world record. Because you can see Glitch Girl at the start. Or you can see Bench Girl at the start, so you can see Glitch Girl at the start if she is Glitch Girl. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Okay, made that cycle. This level is also just really long. I need that. I need that key. Thank you. Oh, I got the slide! That's actually annoying. Oh, it's really stupid. Because there's a gosh dang moving platform that goes into that wall. It just acts really wonky. That is super annoying. Oh man. Time and money down the drain. Because if you're wasting time, you're wasting money. Okay, come on. Oh, no, no, no. This level is also really long and really kind of boring, honestly, because you just have to wait a lot of the time. Oh man. Like here, you just gotta wait for that one there, and wait for that there. Okay. Oh, a little too slow there. It's a really tight squeeze too. What? That should have been okay there. Okay. That's weird. There it is. Nice. I jumped dead. Okay, here it is. This is the one. If I say it, it'll happen. Ooh. Look at all that blood trail. Or meat sauce trail. Question stream. Again, I just neutraled there. That's not normal. That usually what happens with the controller, where you're running, and then like when you switch directions, your control stick like inputs like the neutral input, because that doesn't happen on keyboard usually. So it just kind of just jump straight up, and then you have to usually react poorly, and then you're like, okay, what do I do? Oh god. And then you usually die. There we go. Oh. Good question. I mean, it's a glitch called auto jump. Let me do it again. When you hold the jump button, whatever it may be, controller, keyboard, whatever, and then hold escape while holding jump, let go of jump, and then let go of escape, or pause, I guess. Nice, it didn't jump. Let go of, or without using A to like exit the menu, or whatever your jump button is, then you'll have a full jump every single frame. There we go. So it makes a lot of things easier, because you can get a jump the first frame you touch a wall, so you can get certain cycles you can't make otherwise, be safer some strats, or what have you, you know. It's really useful in the run. You don't use it too much, kind of thankfully, because you just be pausing. Oh, I'm pausing again. Constantly. Okay, here's the biggest farm. Glitched Girl farming with 92%, which gives me a less than 1 in 11 chance, which is not good. But I will get her. Trust me on that. Okay. Just gonna play as safe as I can, because if I die here, then I could waste potentially minutes. Okay. Okay, we're good. That was actually a really fast farm for how much completion I had. Honestly, that's like kind of surprising. Come on. Yes! Oh, nice. Like that wouldn't be possible if I didn't auto jump there. Okay, time to finish this run off. Ding. All these dang glitches, and they're ruining these runs. Oh, it's a little slow, but we're good. Okay. I do not want to die here at the end, because that's really dumb, and I would lose time. I don't know why I said that, because that's probably obvious, but it's really easy to die here. Okay, okay. It's just this particular spacing of those 3 stars is just perfect, where it's like, you're probably gonna die no matter what you do. No, not exactly. So if you, once you, it thinks you're pressing and holding the jump button every single frame, so like 60 Hertz auto fire. So you can basically, first frame you touch something, you can jump, and if you're in a long, tall corridor, you can like get a bunch of them chained together and go really fast. Okay, assuming I don't die, we're coming up on time. Once the screen fades to black. Here, and time. Oof. Wow. That was not bad, actually. Oof, man. It looks like 2 hours? Yeah, it's better than I thought it would be, honestly. That Cottonelle was pretty bad. I'm gonna skip the credits here. GG's. Thanks for the GG's. That was real fun. Oh, also, just gonna make sure I, in fact, 100% did get 106%. Let's see. Any guesses on death count? I'm guessing 278 personally. Oh, boy, you got it. Alright, that's the only guess I need to see. Oh, nice. Alright. But I went over, so it doesn't work. So yeah, that's... glad that I actually got 106% there. Really cool when you finish the run, you're like, cool, time, PB, and then like, oh, oops, didn't actually finish. But yeah. Oh, control was gone. Not seeing that again. Yeah, thanks for having me. Love Valuethon. Shoutouts to Valuethon, great value. That was not Mate. Yeah, catch me Fly Wrench in like 3 hours. That'll be cool. Shoutouts to Boix.